Hey there, it's Hank, and welcome back to the Hanklish Podcast. If you've ever watched a movie, listened to a podcast, or had a conversation with a native speaker and thought, wait, what did they just say? Then this episode is for you. Today we're talking about something that so many learners struggle with: understanding native English speakers. Not textbook English, not slow, clear recordings, but the fast, real-life, mashed together kind of English that people actually use every day. And trust me, you're not alone if that's been difficult. Let me tell you a quick story. Back when I was learning Korean, I studied hard. I listened to dialogues, memorized words, practiced pronunciation. But the first time I heard a group of native speakers talking casually at full speed, I was completely lost. I thought, wait, I know these words, so why can't I catch what they're saying? It turns out, understanding native speech is like learning a different version of the language altogether. But once I figured out how to train my brain to catch those natural patterns, things changed fast. So, how do you make that shift? How do you start actually understanding fast, real native English? Well, it's all about tuning your ears to what real English sounds like. And I don't just mean listening to more English, I mean listening the right way. Focusing on the rhythms, the reductions, the linking sounds, how want to becomes wanna, or did you sounds more like did ya. When you notice those patterns, native English starts to sound less like noise and more like something your brain can actually follow. And repetition helps a ton. One of the best things you can do is choose short clips, maybe from a TV show, YouTube video, or even this podcast, and watch them more than once. The first time, you just listen. Don't pause. The second time, add subtitles and follow along. And the third time, try shadowing. That means you repeat what the speaker says right after they say it. It feels silly at first, but it's powerful. You're training your mouth and ears at the same time. Another thing that can really help is learning how natives actually use words in context. Like, what's up? Doesn't mean what is above you. It just means, hey, how are you? The more you expose yourself to those everyday expressions, the more naturally your brain starts to understand them without having to translate. And here's something you might not expect. Stop trying to understand every single word. I know, that sounds weird, right? But think about it. When you listen in your native language, do you hear every word perfectly? Probably not. Your brain fills in the gaps. That's exactly what you want to train your brain to do in English too. All right, now I've got a challenge for you. After this episode, I want you to find a 1-minute clip of real native English. Something fast and natural. Watch it 3 times, just like I mentioned. First without subtitles, then with subtitles, then shadowing, and let me know how it goes. Leave a comment wherever you're listening. Okay, before we wrap up, I just want to say, understanding native English is not about being perfect. It's about training your brain to notice sounds and patterns over time. And every time you listen with intention, you're one step closer. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. If you found this episode helpful, make sure to follow the Hanklish Podcast and share it with a friend who's learning English too. Until next time, keep listening, keep learning, and keep going. You've got this.